When doing a tricep workout, one of the things I want you to really think about and really focus on is making sure that you keep tension on the triceps. We don't want to allow that muscle to relax. It doesn't work as well if you do that. So when you're doing the exercise, you should always feel the back of the arm tight and actually working and engaged through the exercise. Now this week, again, we're going to stay with the strength, the endurance, the core stability, and the joint stability. So I'm going to give you a sequence of exercises today that are going to hit all of those aspects. It gives you a well-rounded workout. Now, when doing the triceps, again, we want to get a good full range of motion. We want to keep that tension on the triceps. The way you do that is when we're doing the tricep extensions, keep the bar back behind your head slightly so the triceps stay engaged through that movement. You're also going to be working with the dumbbell. So when we do the dumbbell, it's going to be very, very important to get a full stretch and a full range of motion and really, really lock that out at the top of the movement. So if you want to get your arms bigger, one of the best ways to do it is to build your triceps. They're a bigger muscle. They're going to add more inches onto your arm than you would with the bicep. So take these tips, watch these exercises, hit this workout, and I guarantee you, your triceps are going to get bigger and your arms are going to improve as well. The biggest problems with this are, one, we want to keep the wrist flexed all the way through. So you make note of that. That way I keep my forearms tight to keep the pressure off the ligaments in the wrist. Secondly, as I let the weight up, I'm only letting it go up to the point that it starts to pull my elbows forward, and then I push back down from there. So those are very, very important key points for this movement. This is an isolation movement for the triceps. It'll help develop and shape your triceps. Good to use at the end of a chest workout or near the end of a tricep workout. So keep that in mind, and here we go. Bar seated tricep press. Now this is a behind the head press. I'm going to keep those arms tilted backwards so that I keep tension on the triceps all the way through. Again, if I bring them perpendicular to the ground, there's not going to be any force involved in working those muscles. We want to keep tension on them. I'm going to keep my elbows in close, not let them flare out where it would cause a rotational force on the shoulders. Keep those elbows in close, let it stretch back, and then press it up behind the head. So we'll start above the head. You see how I got my arms slightly back, elbows are in, and press up. Keep those elbows in tight. Feel those triceps work. Easy bar tricep extension on the exercise ball. Now what's important here is all the same things. We want to keep the weight slightly back so the pressure stays on the triceps. Keep the elbows in close, come down right to about head height, extend up, squeeze tight at the top. But what you're going to see is the ball is going to compress as I try to push the weight. This makes the resistance much more difficult and much harder to do. Along with that, we're having to balance and stabilize the body. So again, all those core muscles, all the balancing and stabilizing muscles are coming into play here. So we're going to get the bar on the ball and in position. Again, up, you lower it down, and push up. And again, you can see the amount of movement on this ball, how it compresses as I push back up.